Ay Nilay, Allah aşkına çık şu Elif'e bak, inemedi bir türlü.
Hah, bir cisim yaklaşıyor da parıltıdan Elif mi değil mi emin olamadım.
Gözün kör olmasın senin.
Gradually shifted from the initial allegations to their broader consequences. What began as a personal revelation was now influencing conversations throughout the entertainment industry, drawing reactions from journalists, television commentators, public relations experts, and fans alike. The situation had evolved into something much larger than a celebrity dispute. It became a case study in how modern scandals develop, spread, and affect the careers of public figures. The entertainment industry watches closely. Within the Turkish entertainment world, stories involving high-profile personalities often generate significant interest. However, not every controversy attracts the level of attention seen in the aftermath of Sahara Esik's remarks. Industry insiders reportedly followed developments carefully, aware that public controversies can have far-reaching consequences. Television producers, advertisers, talent managers, and media executives all understand that public perception plays a major role in determining a celebrity's marketability. Even when allegations remain unverified, the public discussion surrounding them can influence future opportunities. For this reason, many professionals viewed the situation with caution. Public relations challenges. One of the most fascinating aspects of the controversy was the communication challenge facing everyone involved. In the digital age, public relations strategies must adapt quickly to rapidly changing narratives. Experts frequently note that when a controversy emerges, there are generally several possible approaches: immediate response, delayed clarification, complete silence, carefully controlled interviews, direct communication through social media. Each option carries risks and potential advantages. Responding too quickly may lead to mistakes. Waiting too long may allow speculation to grow. Remaining silent can be interpreted in multiple ways. The choices made during such situations often influence how the public perceives the individuals involved. The battle for public opinion. As days passed, a new phase of the controversy emerged: the battle for public opinion. Supporters on different sides attempted to shape the narrative through social media discussions, videos, opinion pieces, and online campaigns. Some users argued that Sahara Isik deserved praise for speaking openly. Others questioned whether all relevant information had been presented. Still others called for patience, emphasizing the importance of hearing every perspective before reaching conclusions. This struggle over public perception became almost as important as the allegations themselves. In many modern controversies, reputation is influenced not only by facts, but also by how effectively individuals communicate their side of the story. The power of a single phrase. Communication experts frequently highlighted one remarkable aspect of the controversy: the effectiveness of Sahara Isik's statement. "This is only the trailer." The phrase was brief yet powerful. It implied that more information existed. It suggested future developments. Most importantly, it created anticipation. From a media perspective, the statement achieved something rare. It kept audiences engaged long after the initial revelation. Every subsequent discussion referenced those words, reinforcing their impact. Celebrity image and public trust. For public figures, reputation is often one of their most valuable assets. Years of work can contribute to building a positive public image. Fans develop perceptions based on interviews, performances, public appearances, and social media interactions. When controversy enters the picture, those perceptions can be challenged. The Sahara Isik story sparked widespread discussion about trust, authenticity, and credibility. Observers debated not only the allegations themselves, but also broader questions. How much do fans truly know about celebrities? Can public personas accurately reflect private realities? Should audiences separate professional achievements from personal controversies? These questions have become increasingly common in contemporary entertainment culture. The role of traditional media. Although social media played a central role in spreading the story, traditional media remained highly influential. Television programs devoted significant airtime to analyzing developments. Entertainment magazines published detailed features. Online news platforms provided constant updates. The interaction between traditional and digital media created a feedback loop. A social media discussion would become a news story. That news story would generate additional online reactions. Those reactions would then become subjects of further media coverage. The result was a continuously expanding cycle of attention. Fans demand more information. As public interest grew, audiences became increasingly eager for additional details. Questions continued to multiply. What exactly had happened? Who knew about the alleged events? Were there witnesses? Would evidence eventually emerge? The absence of definitive answers encouraged speculation. For many observers, the mystery itself became part of the attraction. People naturally seek explanations and closure. When important details remain unknown, curiosity tends to intensify. Lessons about privacy. The controversy also sparked conversations about privacy in the entertainment industry. Many commentators noted that celebrities face unique challenges when dealing with personal issues. Private conflicts often become public discussions. Relationships may attract media scrutiny. Personal decisions can generate national headlines. Some observers argued that public figures deserve greater privacy. Others suggested that fame inevitably brings increased attention. The debate reflected broader questions about the boundaries between public interest and personal life, social media as a court of public opinion. Increasingly, controversies unfold within what some analysts describe as a digital court of public opinion. Unlike legal proceedings, social media discussions often occur without formal rules of evidence. Opinions can spread rapidly. Rumors may gain traction before verification. Emotional reactions sometimes overshadow factual analysis. The Sahara Isik controversy demonstrated many of these dynamics. Thousands of users expressed strong opinions despite limited confirmed information. This phenomenon highlights both the strengths and weaknesses of modern communication platforms. The human cost. Amid the headlines and speculation, some commentators urged audiences to remember the human side of the story. Behind every public controversy are individuals experiencing real emotions. Public criticism, intense attention, and constant scrutiny can be difficult to navigate. Family members, friends, and professional colleagues may also feel the effects. While audiences often focus on dramatic narratives, the personal consequences of widespread publicity can be significant. Recognizing this reality is important when discussing any high-profile dispute. A turning point in the narrative. Many entertainment analysts believe the controversy has now reached a turning point. The initial shock has passed. Public awareness is widespread. Attention remains intense. The next major development could determine the long-term impact of the story. If new information emerges, public perceptions may shift dramatically. If no additional details appear, interest may gradually decline. Either outcome could shape the future careers and public images of those connected to the controversy. Speculation about future revelations. One reason the story continues to attract attention is the possibility of future revelations. Because Sahara Isik suggested that more information may exist, audiences remain alert for new developments. Every interview becomes significant. Every social media post receives increased scrutiny. Every public appearance generates discussion. This atmosphere of anticipation keeps the story alive, even when no major updates occur. It also ensures that journalists continue monitoring the situation closely. The broader cultural impact. Beyond the individuals involved, the controversy has become part of a larger conversation about celebrity culture. It illustrates how quickly personal stories can become public spectacles. It demonstrates the influence of social media on modern news cycles. It highlights the challenges faced by public figures navigating intense scrutiny. Most importantly, it reveals society's continuing fascination with stories involving relationships, trust, conflict, and mystery. These themes remain universally compelling, helping explain why certain controversies capture public attention so effectively, awaiting the next chapter. For now, the story remains unfinished. Audiences continue searching for answers. Journalists continue investigating developments. Commentators continue debating implications. And fans continue wondering whether the dramatic statement that started it all truly was only the beginning. If future revelations emerge, they may dramatically reshape public understanding of the controversy. Until then, the entertainment world remains focused on one of its most talked about stories. A story that has already generated countless headlines and shows no sign of disappearing from public discussion anytime soon. The next chapter, if it arrives, could prove even more dramatic than the trailer that first captured everyone's attention. Part 3.